Hey there, Phil Anime here, and I'm sorry I've been away for for a bit. So there was this tweet I made like a couple of months ago, I think like 2 months ago, to say the precise time I actually made this tweet. I made this tweet on in October. Wow, it's been that long. On October 20th, 2025. And I posted this. What Love Live opinion will get you in this position? And it blew up. And I got like a lot of comments, a lot of quote tweets, and yeah, a lot of people. Oh yeah, they gave their opinions. Some of them I might not. Some of them I might not read through. So in case if any of y'all who actually interacted with that tweet. If I don't read yours, I'm sorry. It's just I just don't want to make this video too long. So first I'm going to start off with this quote tweet right here made by a certain individual that yeah. And I don't even know why I follow this individual to be honest. And they're called Wranglex. You can't really pronounce that name. But I'm gonna read. I'm gonna read what they said first. Oh yeah, a lot of you are gonna be mad about this. And it was posted 21 hours ago, basically last night. So that Love Live died after Aqua's. It's a mid media nowadays. Ice cream is meh. And when they need money, they always bring back Muse or Aquas because they don't know how to make any good groups. Okay, then. For one, Love Live did not die after Aquas. I mean, I might be mixed on a Nijigasaki, but they do have some songs I would say that are underrated. It's just I haven't really been listening. I don't really listen to Love Live songs that much. I probably need to start, but I guarantee you, Nijigasaki has some underrated bangers. Now with Liela though, I can also say the same thing about them. And unlike Nijigasaki, I actually really do love Liela. And besides, they're like my second favorite group, right behind Aquas. So yeah, there's that. But saying that Love Live is a mid-media franchise is actually not true. I mean, that's your opinion, but I don't know where to get that Love Live died after a certain group. Like, you know what? I'm not going to get into it because I do have a follower of mine called, what was it? Antony or him? Can't pronounce his name, but I'm pretty sure he's going to be. I'm pretty sure he's watching this video. Sorry, I can't pronounce your name, dude. It's just, yeah. So I think that's like the only. Okay, and then here's a quote from another follower of mine, and yeah, by Hanai. Yeah, if Hanai, if you're watching this video, I'm sorry. I'm actually mispronouncing your name. I'm really sorry. I'm going to go ahead and actually read out your tweet too. Yeah. Aqua's only fans are kind of annoying. I love Aqua's a lot, but they are missing the point of Love Live. You know what? That's actually a fair opinion. You know what? That opinion is actually fair. Holy crap. That opinion is actually fair. Okay. Okay, and I think two more quotes, and then I'm gonna go to the replies uh, under the tweet. So yeah. Now this other quote is from Tiny. I really can't pronounce these names. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna go ahead and actually read your tweet anyway. And then I'm gonna like read the screenshots too. So yeah. So actually bear with me. To to truly grasp the entire Love Live franchise, one must watch the story of every single generation, as each installment has its own unique and worthy qualities to be appreciated. Okay? In the past, within Chinese speaking communities, I observe fans who are only passionate about their favorite characters and groups. They form different factions, engaging in mutual criticism and exclusion. I felt that this had already lost the meaning of the wonderful things Love Live is supposed to offer us. Naturally, as a fan who loves all the Love Live series, I couldn't in- interrogate into any of their factions, and I was even rejected from joining their fan communities, haha. Consequently, for a period of time, I was following Love Live entirely on my own, okay, without any fellow fans. This is also the reason why seldom us Chinese in many posts. Why I seldom use Chinese in many posts. I later embark on a journey to find like-minded people in different linguistic circles. In linguistic. I can't read that word. I'm sorry. Circles, which is how I became the person I am today. You know what? Fair. That's all I gotta say about that. Okay, then I think two more, and then we'll go to the replies. So here's another one by a private account. I'm not gonna give them out because but I'm just gonna go ahead and actually read what they actually quoted. That these posts are overdone and annoying. You know what? Fair. That is actually fair. I'm just gonna keep it at that. Then the last quote I'm gonna read out is by Tetsu Inoue. And yeah, this is a hot take. This is not much of an opinion. It's actually a hot take. But you know what? I'm gonna read it anyway. Poly polyamory ships like Kana Mari can fuck off. You needs to stop treating the Niji Club like it's her harem. I'm still pissed that Daya is the only Aqua's girl who didn't have a full song center, and it's nothing compared to a few Niji girls who didn't even have one yet. Okay. This one, the third one, I kind can kind of agree with. That I can kind of agree with. But the first two, ooh, yeah. One thing, the Love Live fandom, as I actually figured out, is actually filled with a bunch of Yuri fans, and they like to ship Love Live characters all the time. And you know what? That's fine. I mean, that's completely fine to do, because you know what? I actually do ship the girls together too. And you know what? I'm not perfect, but never heard of polyamory ships. I never heard of those types of ships before. I guess it's just a three-way ship between like the girls, like Kanan Daya Mari from Aquas, aka Love Live Sunshine, Okay, so yeah, I'm just gonna keep it at that. But yeah, okay, so that's that, and then I'm gonna go to the replies now. Here's a tweet made by here's a reply made by Gail Hermy or Goy Gaia Combo. A Rise is the best group ever. A Rise is top three. Okay. I mean, yeah, I mean, kind of see why you said that, but I'm more of a Saint Snow guy, of course. Yeah, because of Leah, but that's besides the point. But A Rise is actually is actually pretty cool, pretty good too. So I think the rival groups are actually pretty underrated anyway. So there's that. So I'm gonna move on. Now here's a post by actual by one of my mutuals that followed me for a long time. Yoichi Ohane saying that Genjutsu no Yohane is peak. You know what? Facts. I think that's one of the most underrated like fantasy series out there. Doesn't really deserve all the hate it gets. I can see why a lot of people didn't like it, but that opening song, is complete fire. In my opinion, that opening song is fire. But I wish Crunchyroll would go ahead and actually dub the series so I can go ahead and actually give it a rewatch. Also, along with Love Live Superstar seasons 2 and 3. Still don't know why we don't have those dubs yet, but that's neither here or there. I made a lot of videos on that in the past. If y'all want to go check them out. Okay, so next up is the next reply is by Hopperfrost9, and oh, I'm gonna I do agree with this take, and Hanyo is better Mikan than Chica. No, not really. I'm sorry, but not the biggest Hanyo enjoyer in the world. I mean, I don't dislike Hanyo, but I kind of think out of all the Muse girls, she's kind of meh. But that's just my opinion. Don't hate Hanyo whatsoever, but out of the 9 Muse girls, she is kind of more forgettable. She's kind of the more forgettable one, in my own honest opinion. Yeah, that's just me. Sorry, Hanyo fans. I'm just not that big on Hanyo. I'm sorry. Now, another one by Uniwife, aka Erica. Not really a fan of Nozo Ellie aside from Garasu no Hanazono. I think Ellie has more chemistry with Honika, lol. Also, as much as I love the all the girls, Leela was at its best when they were a 5 member group. Okay, I'm gonna stop you right there. If Leela just stayed as a 5 member group, Leela would have been boring, in my opinion. And the reason why I say that is because of Natsumi. And as if y'all saw my past videos, I got the Nezoberry for a Natsumi. So I definitely do agree. I definitely disagree with this second take right here, because if Leela did stay as just as a 5 member group, it would have been boring. It would have been boring as fuck. And Superstar wouldn't have been my second favorite Love Live series. So I'm just gonna keep it at that. Okay. Now here's another one I would like to actually point out by Madi again. meaty again. Sorry, but they should focus on making more console or arcade games than mobile gacha. I would like to see another after school activity game, but with the newer groups. Okay, that's one thing I do have to agree with. I, here's something about me. I was never a big fan of School Idol Festival or School Idol Festival. What was it? All Stars. The second School Idol Festival game. Like, I gave them a shot. Wasn't really a big fan of them. And plus, I was never really that big on gotcha games in the first place. So, yeah, there's that. And I do agree that we do need more Love Live console games. I would prefer a console game over a mobile gotcha game, if that makes sense. So, there's that. Okay, then I'm going to go ahead and maybe read a couple more, and then I'm going to go ahead and maybe end the video afterwards. So now here's another one by Lolly Ramane or Valerie. Nozo Ellie sucks, and Nozo has much better chemistry with Maki. You know what? I can't really disagree with that either, but come on, Nozo Ellie is peak, in my own honest opinion. Since a lot of... Okay, then we got one by NTHNENITR_ein. Since a lot of people are trash talking about Nozo Ellie, I might as well join. Not that I dislike that ship, but personally I prefer fan arts about Ellie Umi. Okay. That's fair. Can't really comment on that. Besides saying it's fair. Okay, now Ro Howard. Tamari is the only character I dislike the most. Okay. I know he's a big Tamari hater, but okay. But being Natsumi's little sister, hanging on one of the Onitsuka sisters, I don't really tolerate that. So, but you know what? That's your opinion. So, I'm just gonna keep it at that. And then Rage Against Society. Oh boy. Rage Against Society. Muse and Liella are overrated, and their fans are annoying and toxic as fuck. I can agree on the Muse part being overrated, but Liella? Not really. Rage Against Society, if you're watching this video, I'm just gonna tell you right now, when I joined the Love Live community on Twitter like a couple of years ago, I see more people hating on Liella than people actually loving on the group. If you're actually a part of the Love Live fandom on Twitter, then you will see that more people actually hated on Liella than actually liking on it, and I think Liella is actually one of the most underrated Love Live groups out there. But I do agree that Muse is overrated. I do agree with that. And I'm just going to leave it at that. And I think I'm going to... Any other ones that stick out? I don't really think so, because a lot of the rest of these replies are kind of not really something I would is that's like a rabbit hole I do not want to go down again. If y'all actually go to Twitter and actually see that post and actually go under the replies, you can see why I actually skip those replies, because hey, because they are kind of let's just say they left so much to be desired, and I do not want to fall down that rabbit hole again. So there's that. Okay, I think that's everything I wanted to actually get out there. Oh, ooh. You know what? No. I need to read this one out because, as a Nosby enjoyer, as y'all can tell, as a Nosby enjoyer, I got her Nezo right here. By the way, my first Nezo, so yeah. That Natsumi is annoying as sin and wholly unnecessary in Superstar, given we already have Sumide is already a blonde, obsessed with fame and aggro. Just give her the money thing and eliminate the nuisance. Um, for one, Reiko Ayanami is the, fuck you. And I'm gonna say this. If you're gonna say that a character is unnecessary because they have blonde hair, then because look at the other three groups. Because Muse has two orange heads in Honika and Rin. So are you gonna say that Rin is unnecessary? Or in Aqua's, are you gonna say that Ruby is unnecessary because we are because they already have a redhead in Rico? Or are you gonna say that Lonju is unnecessary because we already have a pink hair girl in the form of Rena? Um, yeah. So saying that Natsumi is unnecessary because Liela already had a blonde in Sumide, it kind of is kind of it's kind of a shit take or a shitty opinion because Love Live has been doing this for years of actually having girls with the same hair having girls in the same group with the same hair with the same hair color. Love Live has been doing this ever since the Muse era, ever since the very first anime, Love Live anime actually premiered back in 2013. So I don't know where he get around to saying that Nasmi is unnecessary because she has blonde hair. When Love Live has been doing this for years, every iterations, School Idol Project, Sunshine, Nijigasaki, and Superstar. I think Rieko, if you're watching this, if you're going to say that Nasmi is unnecessary, then I think you need to rethink that because Muse has two orange heads, uh, Aqua's has two red heads, and Nijigasaki has two pink hair girls. So basically, you're wrong, and plus, yeah, I got the Nezo. So yeah, that's that. And so yeah. Thank y'all for watching this video. And I'm sorry I've been kind of MIA on here is because I just been taking like a huge break, and as y'all can see, I'm actually still in this same place. So and yeah. So we're getting at the end of 2025, and yeah. So Merry Christmas, and have a good new year, and I will be back here in 2026. Hopefully out of this place. And yeah, I will be making more videos in 2026. Hopefully I can stay consistent, but I'm not making any promises. So yeah, so leave a like, subscribe, and maybe comment down below, because that does actually help out a lot. And peace.